Load. Pipework Secrets. Obed's office, was it? It was Obed's office. So originally, that's it. Okay.
Aline?
Right here. How's it going?
I met someone called Eden Shaw.
And what'd you find out?
He knows a lot more than he's saying. He says he never saw Fisk, the friend I told you about.
What do you make of that?
One of two things. Either he's telling the truth, and Johnson and his men are total bastards, or else he's lying, which means he's just one more suspect.
What if Fisk came here, but decided not to show himself? What if he just stayed hidden?
No, that's no good. I know how Fisk operates, and he would have had to ask questions.
But maybe he never had time to.
What do you mean?
The monsters, the creatures...
But Fisk died of a bullet to the heart.
Oh, I see. Or actually, I don't see. I'll go looking for Obed Morton. He has the answers to our questions.
I'm starting to think otherwise.
The dialogue in this is, it's not absolutely horrible, but some of the voice acting and some of the dialogue is definitely on the questionable side. But there's definitely a lot that I've been liking about the game. I said I was going to do more research on it last time, and I didn't end up doing that. But from what I feel, and I will end up doing some research on it before I end up finishing it and giving a little bit of information if I can. But from what I feel of playing it, it definitely feels like a reworking and a reimagining of the original. I'm not going to read this again. We went through and read it last time. This entire room is one giant lore dump. And it's a little daunting because I spent way too much time last week when I got here just reading through all these books, and oh my god. I mean, while I'm a bit interested in it, it's a bit much. Now, the plus side that I like is the flashlight actually shines. Like, while the flashlight allows us to see things, shining the flashlight on things will actually show us things we can interact with. And I do like that aspect. So we don't actually collect that. Technically, we do, I think. Because I think it goes into our documents. Anything we find gets collected, but if it's something like a document, it stays where it is, too. I don't know if the game has multiple endings. I don't know if it was during that time era when that happened. You think you missed when I started this? I started it last Friday. Nearing our goal. Oh yeah, I read this too. Water from a deep source revives the man who thinks he's dead. Alan was right again. I know he will always be better than me. As the text takes shape, its revelations become more terrifying. Beyond this threshold, the sun has never shone. He who has crossed it has never returned. That's the world of darkness they're talking about. This gate was built by man from Firestone so that the shadows would always dwell in night. Mankind ended up creating some sort of gate that was supposed to separate the world of darkness, aka evil, from the rest of reality or something. And this Native American tribe, I forget what the name of it, which is supposed to be older than any of the others and supposed to be at least 15,000 years old according to the game's lore, was supposed to have guarded it and actually had some complicated form of written language that predates most civilizations. That's what the game is. That's what the game's story is telling us. But they were a very secretive and small collective tribe, of which only a handful still exist. And apparently the 80-year-old man that we ran into here the last time we played is one of the last surviving members. They're calling them witch doctors. Essentially shamans for all intents and purposes, witch doctor, shaman, whatever. Whatever the game wants to call it. They're using the term witch doctor. But they're saying that they're capable of performing rites to basically deal with the world of darkness, but in what context we don't fully understand. But yeah, take the flask. I don't fully understand everything the story is trying to tell me right now. Where did they go? Painting of a shaman casting an incantation. A luminous sphere floats in front of him. Doesn't even look like a shaman. He looks almost like a cultist. Like, I don't understand why they're like... Some of the terminology is very awkward, but I think it's also because of the time period and when it was written. Because, like, that doesn't look anything like a shaman. To me, that would look like a cultist that I've seen before in Lovecraftian type stuff. The original Alone in the Dark, the very, very first game, which I would like to take a look at eventually, and no other people have streamed it. It's also very, very difficult to play, especially without a guide. But the original Alone in the Dark is very Lovecraftian in its in everything it did. If I can get it.
I don't know if it's
Am I in the... Oh, I'm in the house. I found a quick way. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts trying to remember how to get around here. Are you wearing your apron? Do you want to show people your apron? No, don't wash dishes. I'm washing dishes. Don't wash dishes.
I have to clean out the...
I will get to it. It's fine.
You just made a big bitch fest.
No, I didn't. Did not make a bitch fest about the crock pot. I just don't want it to stay there, but I'm planning on cleaning. Oh my god. Do things respawn? Get the hell out. Because I'm pretty sure I've been here. Door is locked. I'm not going down that way again, because if there's something down there, there's no reason to, like, get myself stuck in there. This is a survival horror. Apparently, Isaac had looked it up briefly, but it is possible to get yourself borked by using too much ammo. We have plenty enough of it. But we don't have a whole ton of it. Now, the version that I'm playing is the one that was for the PC. It did come out in a few consoles, but I don't remember which ones. The one on the PC...
Aline?
Oh, shit. I don't want to talk to her. The one on the PC is available on GOG, which is the one that I'm playing. I think I need to go through the back. Either that or I need to go through the second floor. It is old school tank controls, by the way. It's open now. This door seems sealed up. This door is locked. Oh, the flask. Where was that? This door seems sealed up. No quick turn, nothing. I keep pressing the wrong button. Keep pressing the radio button. The mirror is a door. Now, I remember this game being criticized also when it first came out. Nowadays, people have given it enough positive reviews that it tends to sit at about a 3.9 out of 5. That's at least the generalized number I keep finding. GOG has it at 3.9 out of 5. I think there was one or two other sites I saw that said the same thing. Do you want to look through the spy hole? Yes. It definitely has some issues. I've already seen some of those issues. I've already made fun of the beginning. The game starts incredibly linear, like ridiculously linear. I thought it was going to be absolute crappy, and I've really regretted saying I was going to play it. But once you get inside the house and start with the major stuff, the gameplay seems to change up and give you a lot more freedom. But the very beginning was way too linear. Yeah, it wasn't here. It's the first floor. So what I'm looking for, because I've never played the game before and I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking where things are. There's a room that was a mess that I found some monsters in. I think it was on the first floor. And there was a display case that was empty. It had an empty spot for something in it. There was a picture elsewhere that said a flask apparently was in it beforehand. I have that flask on me now. That's not a door. It looks like a door. That's the front door. This is where I came from. Let's go the other way. Behind. No. The camera is so wonky sometimes. There. Didn't I just come from there? I did. For fuck's sake. It's the door behind the stairs. This door is locked. Is that not behind the stairs? This one? HM is on the back of this statue. I never noticed that. It's up behind there that I want to go. This is it. I do not remember where in here. That's locked, that's locked. It's the other side. I think it's the other side. Yeah, it should be here. HM. In here. Display cabinet with a ship model and some kind of balance. Object. Archibald Morton's flask. Let's examine it real quick. Nothing? Okay. Use it. The flask does not seem heavy enough. The water that was in that one room. Oh god! Where the hell did they come from? Really? Really? Edward? I just realized. Hold on. Grab everything. Crowbar. I might as well, like, hold on. Documents. Yeah, it didn't say... So when I save it in a room, it doesn't take everything. It doesn't save everything, I should say. But I'm not reading it. I'm just going through everything real quick. Because I've already read it. They are very, very long. There's a lot to read. But basically, the family that owned this house has been trying to... The grandfather and the grandson were obsessed with trying to open... portals to the underworld or whatever, the father, so the grandfather's son, essentially, did not want to take any part in any of it. But his own son did. Okay, I'm a little worried if monsters just respawn. Like, I don't know if there's a set number of monsters or if you just potentially screwed. An amphora filled with water. Okay. Object. Use. You fill the flask. I mean, this flashlight still will show you things. So it's like worth using, but that painting changed. When the light's on, the painting's different. Can you bring me almonds and some direction? I didn't think of it until now. Painting of a megalithic site with a stone cylinder at its center. I don't want to go out that way. I don't want to deal with anything that's out there. I want to try and save my ammo as much as possible. So if I can find direct routes into each location, that's probably better. You do have a limited number of saves. The game limits you based on saving charms, but every time you find a save charm, you get multiples, it seems. So, like, right now I have 17 of them. You start with, like, 3, and I found, like, 2. And then I got, like, and it was like, you have 17. I'm like, excuse you? Like, that's a lot.
Aline?
Right here.
I met someone...
Now, what'd you
I'm
find?
skipping. It's
more-
the same thing we talked to her about
One of
last
two
time.
What if...
No, that's no...
But maybe...
What do you mean? But Fisk died.
Oh,
I'm starting
And as
to-
someone comically pointed out last Friday, for being alone in the dark, you sure have a lot of people around. You do. And I was all like, at first I was like, no, that's not what this game is. The more I've been playing, the more I've touched it, the more I'm like, yeah. What? That's the painting that's up on the second floor in the hallway, I think. Yeah, they just come out. Damn it. God damn it. Thank you. I got almonds. This is bad. Do I need to come back in here? I actually don't know. You know what? Let's err on the side that we don't have to. I'm giving you some hugs. No. This had to have been heavily inspired by Resident Evil. Now the thing is, even if it was inspired by Resident Evil, keep in mind that the original Alone in the Dark, the original that played in DOS, was a huge inspiration for Resident Evil. Okay. You take a gilded key. Surely an explorer is carrying objects bandolier style. In the background is a ship caught in the ice. It's metallic plate, but it is blank. Thank you, honey. The door seems sealed up. Wait. Examine. The gilded key. It is engraved with ground floor east. I also don't know how badly damaged she is. But orange seems pretty bad. I think the thing I hate about this more than anything is trying to properly orient myself. So the stairs face west. That's the front door that we're staring at right now. It says caution up at the top. Oh, it does. Hey, Pastel Goblin. I almost think it's lower than midway. We've already died once in the game a long time ago. Intentionally. We wanted to see what would happen if we died. Wait, that faces west? So this is east. This one. Isn't this the door we came from? No, it's not. There's going to be something outside. Kind of surprised. This door is locked. Use. You unlock the door. Stop. I don't know why I didn't do that. Stupid of me. Reload. So the one thing, again, we are super edgy in that we have a double-barreled 6-shooter revolver, so it's a 12-shooter double-barreled, shoots 2 bullets at once. And if you thought that wasn't edgy enough, we have the triple-barreled shotgun, because we're super edgy. Can I find a light in here? Something better than the lights currently? There's a switch. Honestly, should probably look at everything and then look at it again in the dark, because apparently everything in the dark changes. How edgier can we get? Well, I don't know. The game wants to be pretty edgy sometimes. Take a small gilded key. The original Edward Carnby, that's the character we're playing, the original one from the very first game, was a Victorian gentleman who wore a vest and dress pants. We went from that to long overcoat, black gloves, and long hair. Hey, a first aid kit. I probably need it now. Now we're at status okay. A statue of an owl. Statue of an owl. An Indian weapon. The Mortons nurture a veritable passion for Indian cultures. So the Mortons were the family that were here before. And they would have nurtured a passion for those cultures because they were obsessed with the older tribe. Am I just phasing through that? Yeah. Meaning the bargain stuff you find at the Fair Trade Hot Topic store? Yeah, basically. The store seems sealed up. The game just crashed. No, it didn't. It minimized. Two of my buttons must be Alt and Tab. And I don't know what to. Hold on. I need to figure out which one it is. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're turning off the light. Why are you just staring? Isaac staring at me, smiling. I love you, honey. Statue of an owl with a wolf's head. Now it's changed. Yeah. Light and dark is a very big thing, apparently, in this. I didn't even notice that at first. It wasn't until I turned on the lights in that one room and saw that the painting had changed. Store seems sealed out. Okay, what is this? Small gilded key engraved ground floor west. Are you kidding me? Wait. What about this door? That's a balcony. Can't even go out to the balcony. There's no escape. Who the hell made an elf wool statue? I don't know. I'm not going out there and like wasting my ammo. Ground floor west. This was where we came in, but it was a mirror that we came behind. You can't use it again. Can you? Yeah, you can. I think the statue's in the way. How do I push you? There.
Aline?
No. I don't know how to push it.
Aline?
There's a way to do this. No. I'm pressing the radio key on accident. That's map. I don't know what this one is. That's run. Maybe I just need to push. God damn it. Maybe there's another door that I'm just not staring at. Really upset by this. Ground floor west. Come on. Oh. Ground floor west. Wait a minute. Hmm? Maybe it's referencing a different... West. Stairs aren't going to be what I want. Do you need to not be unequipped for it? Maybe. Store is locked. Okay. I know it's not likely, but... What?
Aline?
Carnby?
Yeah. I just don't understand what part Obed Morton's playing in all this business.
My feeling is that it's his brother who holds all the answers.
His brother?
Alan. Obed's twin brother.
So that's it.
It seems as though Alan Morton is... How can I put it? Diabolic. Yeah, that's the term that fits him best. I found out he killed his own father, Howard, and used him as a subject for his experiments. He's a monster.
Aline, you're holding something back.
I think that Alan Morton, like some sort of Dr. Moreau, genetic manipulation of some kind, but not on animals, on creatures of darkness.
That would explain... Aline, we've got to stop him.
Carnby, I'm way out of my element here.
And I'd be a liar if I told you I've got it under control. Just keep your chin up.
Why are they both just so accepting of this crap? Oh, this is free look. That's right. I forgot I have free look. How diabolical. It was diabolic is the only way to say it. Is there something with me turning on the lights causing the monsters? I don't like the look of this. Door seems sealed up. Yeah, we went to the second floor balcony. I saw that. What just happened? Yeah, I accidentally pressed a button which skipped a scene. I'm reloading. I hate to do it, but I'm reloading. I know it's all the way back here, but I kind of want to see that. And it really annoys me that I have to go all the way back here. It's fine. We know what we have to do really quick, so... We gotta click everything... No. Not even talking straight up to the point. It's like... Hi, Tom. I did see that you said you had whiplash now. The game has kind of given me a little bit of whiplash in certain things. It's been kind of comical in that respect, honestly. Oh. Okay. So we got the flask before we end up leaving here. Want a funny tidbit for this game? Go for it. Use that, fill the flask. We're not leaving here. We're going this way. Light and dark rooms are loaded at the same time, and it's a filter. That's a what? Okay, we've already seen this. We know what happens when we go out of here. Really? You can't load properly? Oh, because it's literally 9 shotgun shells. That's why. I keep thinking, oh, I have 9 shots. No, you don't. Oh, we have to talk to her about.
Right here.
I met someone called...
And what'd you find?
He knows a lot more than...
What?
We gotta
One of
skip
two
through this.
things.
What if?
No, that's no...
But maybe.
What do you mean? But Fisk died.
Oh,
I'm starting to...
I'm really liking my almonds and cranberries. All right, that's ground floor east. This faces west. Are you kidding me? We do reload here. Hi, Fran. How are you? Wait, so if I turn off the lights in here... What do you mean it's a filter? It's like just an overlay. One goes away, the other one just pops in? Oh, I guess it would be because it's pre-rendered backgrounds. Sort of. Wait, is that how the flashlight works? No, couldn't be. So the flashlight's just taking away one of the rooms and bringing up the light room. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. I can get behind that. Why does the owl statue not look right? That one probably loads in differently. No, I think the flashlight does something a little bit more. Statue of an owl with a wolf's head. Alright. Ground floor west. Filter flashlight. Hey, if it worked. I think there's another one over there. I'm trying to avoid it. Oh, that's right. It wasn't. It was behind it. And then this way and up the stairs. We need more triple-barreled shotguns. We do not need more triple-barreled shotguns. Like, how edgy does this game need to be that we have triple-barreled shotguns? Unlock the door.
Aline?
Skip through these.
His brother. So that's it.
It seems...
Aline.
I believe...
Eileen.
Carnby,
I believe Eileen. So, I did turn this on. Maybe it doesn't trigger that thing. Door seems sealed up. Wait. Nope, there it is. This is where I was. Alright. Door is sealed up. First aid kit. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. How am I supposed to get that? There's a lamp swinging above it. But it's not on. Tentacles was like, this is my stuff. You take the charm of saving. Alright, so how many charms of saving do I have now? 22. So each one we find is giving us 5. Kind of like an ink ribbon, in a way, from Resident Evil, where each ink ribbon gave us more. Okay, now that we saved... He's fine. He's fine. He's making it. Just needs to keep trying. Oh, now he's stuck. Now he's just really stuck. He's just really stuck. He's... Okay. The tentacle was like messed up. The shadows always prevail. We haven't seen anything in here yet. Can I actually get over here first? Technically, yes. So if I don't trigger it right away. Oh. Yeah, but I have a feeling whatever you're supposed to do over here, there's nothing to do until you trigger it. Yeah. That's one angry tentacle. There's nothing there anymore. Okay. So we already got the charm. Wait a minute. A wooden wolf's head mask. Put this on the statue. I was like, for a second, I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do? I haven't even explored up there entirely yet. Be mindful that we might have crap down here. Not here. Where was it? The east room, right? So this way. Yeah. I think. I already got that. Is there anything in these crates? No. Like, I don't even know what the crowbar is necessarily good for. Find a key in the plinth of the statue. Take a steel key. Object. Examine. First floor east.
Aline?
That door back there?
Aline?
I keep pressing the wrong button. Stop trying to talk to her. She doesn't want to talk to you. She abandoned you. What I love is in the very beginning of the game when we talked to her, the first thing she said was, monsters, shadows, they're coming to life. Help, don't leave me, or something along that respect. Then we find her and she's all like, we should split up. And he's all like, but why? She's all like, I don't think our goals are in sync. You're all like, what? No. Cannot be used here. Oh, sealed up. Oh no. Is it one of those? First floor east, where ground floor is not the first floor. The first floor is actually the second. Ooh. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to deal with him. Unless I'm really fast. I didn't expect them. What happened? Why? I am running low on ammo. To the back. I mean, there's another door over there. All the way to the east side. Hold on. First floor east. First floor. I bet it's over here. I bet I'm not right on that whole thing. I don't want to go through there. That's going to have the enemies. It's got to be this one. No? Door is locked. Cannot be used. Okay. Upstairs then. These gremlin-looking monsters are silly looking. They're silly looking, but they take so much ammo to kill. So the one next to me is locked. And I haven't really seen everything up here. You unlock the door. Okay, nice. Very, very nice. That's at least a way out. Well, out there. This door seems sealed up. We already have access into that room. That's the bedroom. Yeah, buddy. Two first aid kits. A gun rack empty. There was enough to arm a garrison. How could he tell? A book concerning the conception of the library. Why do they do that shit? Why? That one got me a little bit. This drawer is locked. Strange broken down projector, but who could have invented such machines? What? What? Drawer is locked. Use. Cannot be used. Now let's real quick double check the room. Is that a book that's right here? There we go. Human shadow fusion has become a reality. All these years of groping my way along. How many false leads have I followed? How many detours? But today the truth is standing before my very eyes. Oh, Father, your veins run once again with life. Father, you are my firstborn son. What? Oh. He did something with his father's body, apparently. The cells of the creatures of darkness do not contain, properly speaking, DNA. Rather, a crystalline structure with surprising photosensitive properties is present. It is as though the creature didn't reproduce, or rather as if they multiplied after the manner of bacteria. I don't yet understand the factors which trigger this multiplication, but it is obvious that once I manage to pass behind the gate, I will know infinitely more. The fusion is based on a principle of surprising simplicity for which I haven't yet mastered all the elements. It is necessary to first extract a few milligrams of the crystalline structure, the most effective being those that cluster around the center of what could pass for a skull. The creatures have neither skeleton nor flesh, nor, properly speaking, blood. They are closer in structure to the mineral than the animal. One could say it is as though the mineral attempted to imitate the evolution of the living. Once extracted, the crystalline structures are injected directly into the vascular system of a dead or living human. I am persuaded I can perfect the procedure. Mixing the crystalline structures of different creatures, I obtained a more stable result. I can't deny that reading the lines I have just written, I have the impression of holding a treatise on medieval medicine in my hands. It is nevertheless the truth, the fruits of my labor. The world of darkness is revealing its secrets to me. From now on, I will need more bodies. I am going to multiply the experiments. Obed will provide the supply. His friends on the continent seem to have even less scruples than me.
Aline?
She's like, I don't want to talk to you. That's what she's like. I don't remember this store is locked. Well... Why? I was trying to not have to shoot them. Why are there so many? Why are there so many monsters? The game was all like, here's a whole ton of ammo, and I felt good about myself, and now I'm not. An empty cabinet. Ugh, creepy statue. Bust of Richard Morton. How can you tell? This door is locked. Well, it's the east side. They kind of did nothing wrong and you hustling, bustling in their home. Is this their home? It's scared of the light. What is this thing? Oh, maybe if I just turned on the light? Might have been able to do what I needed to do. Take a large ornate key. Take a charm of saving. Take 3 boxes of phosphorus cartridges. I like how all the weapons happen to be phosphorus cartridges. Equip. Reload. I have no ammo. I mean, I have lots of shotgun ammo now, but I have no other ammo. You take half of a photograph with numbers on the back, apparently. Oh. Richard Morton, you don't know me, and as long as you don't know me, your path will be strewn with pitfalls and perils. My name is Judas DeSerto. Even if you may not know... I swear I heard that name before. Even if you may not know me, I know all about you. I know about your sleepless nights, the evenings you spend huddled cold and alone. I know about your fear of the day and about the terrible loneliness you feel faced with the unknown, face to face with something words can't describe. In the course of a life that has been too long, I have encountered the creatures of the night. I can help you overcome them, master them, and make them your slaves, your servants. You will find supreme power, the power of the absolute that knows no bounds for all eternity. You will find that wielding it brings intense pleasure. My name is Judas DeSerto, and already you are getting to know me better. Alright, am I? In exchange for this power that already I feel surging through your veins, I ask of one small favor, a small request with which you will not fail to comply once the time is ripe. All I require is that you send me the small promissory note enclosed signed with your blood. My name is Judas DeSerto, and now you know who I am. I'm sorry, but... Hi, you're coming along some dark powers. Would you mind signing this contract in your blood? Gee, thanks. Eden Shaw and I. Eden Shaw was like a real father for us. He was Grandpa Jeremy's best and only friend. I think that's the guy we ran into. That is the guy we ran into in the house. I always felt there was a strong bond between us, like we shared a secret or the responsibility for a terrible mistake. I remember when we were kids, he would always get Alan and me mixed up. Grandpa Jeremy in the Fort Laboratory. Jeremy would spend days and nights on end at his workshop. It was here, too, that I started my own scientific career. Eden Shaw had his bedroom just next door, as if my grandfather couldn't go without him around. Picture taken during our visit to the Anthropology Museum in Boston. My grandfather organized a visit for my 15th birthday. That visit determined my choice of profession. I remember how surprised I was at just how much Eden Shaw knew. In Grandpa Jeremy's workshop. My grandfather's workshop was like Ali Baba's cave, but I always sensed that behind this carefree appearance, the research he carried out had very far-reaching consequences. Eden Shaw in the Garden of the Estate. Eden Shaw said little about his Native American origins, which gave him a certain mystery and a certain aura. I am still convinced that he knows much more than he lets on. July 13th, 1991. Alan has done something terrible. Howard, our father, we are going straight to hell. So Alan was his brother, and Alan killed their father, and that's what Eileen said. I'm having problems following the story in its entirety because it throws so much stuff at you. But I do feel like they kind of, they worked to put some background into this, which is cool. I mean, apparently there's a lot of background in the very, very first Alone in the Dark, but it takes a lot of effort to piece all the clues together to understand everything. Okay. So the key I found. Ground floor library. Okay, so it blinks. The room that you're in blinks. I didn't notice that before. Wonder if I can just... use... I wonder if I can just run all the way back without worrying about anything. Nothing heard. Well, where the hell's the library? Ground floor library. Was there anything locked in any of those rooms? That up there, so the top right room, no. I don't know. Well, no, this is the library, isn't it? What was locked in here? I don't remember anything being locked here. An amphora filled with water. Unless that other room... This door. Why didn't that door show up on my map? This door seems sealed up. Ugh. Poor door. No, stop it. That could also be the library all the way to the left. Technically. Hi, chick. I'm married. But thank you for the compliment. Books. What a huge quantity of knowledge on the surface of evil. I don't remember anything locked in here. Unless there's something in here. Like, this isn't even really a library for all intents and purposes. So, the one all the way to the northwest, that door here, that one you can see right there, that one leads to an attic. And there's a trap door in there, but I couldn't quite find the trap door. That one that looks like it's the mirror, that just goes into a basement area and an underground waterway type thing. I don't think there's anything in there anymore. I think it's permanently locked. I don't know how the keys are named because they seem a little awkward sometimes. I have a feeling this is like go up the stairs and go around again. Like, I know it seems really wonky. But this door seems sealed up. That's the plan to the bedroom. That's to outside to the second floor there. You know what? There's that one room at the end of this hallway. Thing is, it says ground floor on the key. That's what drives me nuts about this. Hold on. Examine. Ground floor library. Which would be down below, right? Door is locked. Object. Cannot be used. But I already searched all the doors that I can think of that's on the ground floor, which is what's throwing me off. It's not here. Not there. That one's sealed. We've literally already been here because this is where we found the key. Oh, you know what? That one mirror. Hold on. I didn't do that. Out this way. This one. This would be ground floor. Or would this be the ground floor? This door seems sealed up. It says sealed up. I don't think that's it. No.
Wonderful.
It won't even show me where we are. Foxy Grandpa! Thank you for the gifted subs. I'm trying to, like, get to all of them. Holy crap! 15 gifted subs. That's really sweet. The Cali DM to Amakira Yori to Uberwench 31. It's Star Kitty, the Gigglepuss Gang, Stephanie 232020. Drop It Mike It's Hot to Hupley to Matryoshka Rasputin, Deb12343 to Punish Nadia to Pasta Lays, the other unicorn to Dick City Goal, evidently nerdy. Thank you so much for those. That's like, wow, that's very sweet. Got a Twitch gift card. Not sure what you do with those. So have some subs. Honestly, I don't know what you would do with those either. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. I gotta like put the game back on because I have to alt tab out of this one to do it. The game's too old to understand what window mode is, even though you can force windowed. I don't even remember how I force windowed in this. I think I had to do something to the config file. No, I had to tell it I had to do the whole command line dash windowed. But I had to create my own shortcut for it and force it into this resolution because GOG will normally stretch it to fit widescreen or something. Twitch sub. Wolfer. Thank you again, Foxy. That's absolutely, that was very generous. How are you doing today? I should probably stop drinking coffee, but I'm enjoying my coffee. On multiple levels. I'm supposed to be finding a ground floor library, and I have no idea what the heck I'm looking for. Let me try... Because there was the recommendation of maybe you need to Why? But the funny thing is when you put it there, you can see the...
Wonderful.
That. Pastelace! Thank you for the gifted sub to Pastel Goblin! No, you were going to Prime sub as soon as you stopped being... Pastelace, that was very sweet. Aww. Pastel, enjoy your gifted sub. Our community is in general is very nice, and we're very thankful for them. Also, welcome stated. Honestly, okay, so if anyone knows this game, by the way, feel free to like help point me in a direction, because right now I'm running in circles going, I don't know what to do. I literally have a key that says ground floor library, and I have no idea what that means. Like, obviously, ground floor library. Back to lurking for your beating? Yeah, totally. Thank you, Pasta. What about this? Crowbar. Examine. Steel crowbar. It's just a plain old steel crowbar. Like, I would have thought that crowbar could be used on these boxes here, but I can't interact with them. I mean, it was laying on top of them. What are the chances? Hold on. Nope. Already moved to your bed, walks back to laptop. I'm avoiding that little hallway that's just north of where I'm at, just because I don't want to deal with the enemies in there. I think there's 2 of them. And I don't want to deal with them. It's not here. Oh no, Wolver, you don't have to if you don't want to. I could easily look it up. I just realized what you were going back to your laptop for. Like, if worse comes to worse, I can look it up. I just don't know where this key is going. I could run around in circles and just keep on looking for it. I'm more along the lines of where the heck would it go? Wait. Excuse me. The 2 right there in the back corner. Did I try those with this? I don't know if I did. Cannot be used here. I mean, this is double doors. Found it. Holy crap. That's a library. That's a library that wants me to move bookcases, doesn't it?
Carnby?
I'm in the library. It's awesome.
Don't touch anything. It probably contains treasures.
Do you really think I don't know the difference between a pulp novel and an Elsevier edition?
An Elsevier? I'd never have guessed that such a term were part of your vocabulary.
Oh yeah? Well, don't worry. I'm just full of surprises. Over.
He makes me cringe. big library. You know what they say. Big library, big books. Do you want to push this book? No. Oh, no. Space in the library representing the symbol. The symbol thus crosses the library from one side to the other. The first is placed the highest. The second is opposite. Fuck. What is that? T? I am a Morton. I realize that today I've tried for so long to escape my destiny, but my willpower is probably not strong enough. My fascination for the world of darkness has vanquished me, but I chose to resist cooperation, a choice my father never had because of that demon Deserto. So this is the... So, there's 3 generations. Grandfather, father, son. This is the father. For I understood early on that only light can vanquish darkness. The magnesium bullets that were made in Italy have a remarkable effect on the smaller creatures, but they have proved inadequate to deal with the stronger monsters dwelling deep in the entrails of the night. Lots of paper cuts. The work of the French scientist de Broglie has greatly inspired my research. The properties of light he discovered and its undulating nature are remarkable. It is thus possible to concentrate and amplify it, to rupture its movement and phase, and thus transform it into a terrible destructive energy. The information I possess about the molecular structure of the shadows of the night is fragmentary, but my study of them has produced conclusive results that their capacities for absorption of light energy are limited. Photoelectric energy at certain high levels destabilizes its chemical structure. The molecules... My brain is like phasing out on this. What is he talking about? I possess about the molecular structure of the shadows that are fragmentary, but my study of them have produced conclusive results, and their capacities for absorption of light energy are limited. Photoelectric energies at certain high levels destabilizes its chemical structure. The molecules break down and the entire macro system implodes. If I could build a weapon able to concentrate light, basically light is their weakness. If I had the technology, if there weren't limits, God, if only someone could help me. When Eden Shaw defeated Deserto, that malevolent being who led our family down that path to dishonor, I knew that my Indian friend had been sent to me by the gods, so Deserto wasn't even human. I kind of figured. I mean, like, sign this agreement with your blood. Doesn't sound like a human. Darkness doesn't like it light in a nutshell? Yes, but with science. Science. As a child, I saw him complete the incantation at the Circle of Stones, facing in the direction of the conjunction. We're going to need to know all of this at some point. How light melts darkness exactly. Deserto, who knew their power, employed his magical powers to dissimulate some of the statues from the eyes of man. This date will remain engraved in my memory forever, January 13th, 1953. My grandchildren were born today. God alone knows that what they will make of their lives. Howard wants to get them away from Shadow Island. I understand his reasons, but I fear that destiny will prove stronger than a poor father's desire. October 14th, 1966. My research advances in leaps and bounds. Time is of the essence. I feel things stirring down below like they know that a date with destiny is nigh. Is he talking about... Never mind. Their forays into our world of light are becoming increasingly frequent. With every new day, my study of the creatures of darkness greets me with new surprises. It seems that they all possess the same genetic heritage. The expression, however, is unsuitable. The entities are more closely related to minerals than organic life, but I find none better. It's as though they have all been cloned from the same root matter. December 5th, 1969. I finally managed to strengthen the resonance power of the crystals. Now, only matter stands in my way. I tested the first version of the photoelectric pulsar and it literally fell to pieces in my hands. I fear I must brace myself for long months of adjustment and careful tuning. Alan continues to show remarkable intuition. Are we gonna get a light gun? I want a light gun. His mind seems to be perfectly in tune with the creatures of the night. He even claims that they obey his commands. However, Wait, who says that? Alan. That's his son that kills him. His mind seems to be perfectly in tune with the creatures of the night. He even claims that they obey his commands. However, I am unhappy with the direction his research is taking. Well, how old is Alan at this point? Born in 1953, so they're twins. So 16 years old. May 31st, 1973. My strength is abandoning me. Sharp pains shoot through my body like arrows. I have still so much left to do. I now know that Alan belongs to another world entirely. For the first time ever, he told me about his real plans. He wants to fuse light and dark to restore their original unity, to reunify them so defying their separation. I think he has been waiting for the moment when I am too weak and old to oppose him. God alone knows what he might do. For the first time in my life, last night, I prayed. Wait, did he say his grandchildren? Wait, this isn't the father, this is the grandfather. Oh, so the grandfather's father, so the great-grandfather was the one that was contacted by Deserto. Oh god, this is an entire family line that's really hard to put together at first. I'd have to reread and relook at things to figure out, like, the entire family line. But there's a whole thing with the family line, and what I get is Alan killed his father. So Alan told his grandfather what he was going to do, but he also ends up killing his own father. And if I remember, his father was opposed to any of this. Unless it was the grandfather I was talking about? Jeez, it's really hard for me to piece some of it together just verbatim. And the thing is, I just started playing the game last Friday, and it threw all these at me. Like, you start with this in your inventory. This is like beginning of the game. Then you find all this, like, this other stuff. There's a dictaphone, which is like vocal, obviously. This is a book that explains about the American Indian tribe, that the ancient one that's supposed to predate everything, that's 15,000 years old. Basic map of the island. But yeah, each of these is just, it was just a lore dump all at once. And so trying to, like, piece everything together was very difficult. Oh god, more. Richard Morton back from an exploration in front of one of his ships. 49 pages! Do they expect you to have played the previous games? Is that what this is coming from? No, so Alone in the Dark 1 was its own thing. Alone in the Dark 2 and 3, kind of, sort of, from what I understand, are their own standalones that don't really have anything to do with Alone in the Dark 1. And I think Alone in the Dark 2 stands on its own, has nothing to do with Alone in the Dark 1, and Alone in the Dark 3 has nothing to do with 1 or 2. They're kind of their own entities in and of themselves. As I understand the New Nightmare, and like I said, I need to research and look into it, the New Nightmare feels and looks like their attempt at recreating the Alone in the Dark franchise by reimagining the first game. The first game had a lot of information given to you of the story and documents, but history of this is 49 pages. I literally don't want to read this. As much as I like lore, I like reading to find out about the stuff, but 49 pages? I'm just gonna pause on each one because I know we're gonna upload this to YouTube, and if someone wants to, like, pause and read through it, here you go. I will probably read it later if I get a chance, but this is a lot. Like, a lot. Scooby-Doo encouraged the Cowardly Dog movie now, and you're so excited. I've just, like... It's something about some sort of expedition, which is probably that person that was in the painting on the second floor. And then this is about black magic rituals and someone that ended up vanishing. Archibald Morton as a child. In 1874, Archibald Morton was born, the only child of Richard Morton and Susan Chalmers, the youngest daughter of Lord Chalmers. So that's our biggest piece of information right there, because it's in red. Young Polynesian men and women on the hold of a ship. Archibald Morton and Jennifer Pritchett. So this is the family line right here. She nevertheless gave birth to a son in 1899. That's probably the grandfather we've been talking to. Yeah, it's a lot. Jeremy Morton as a child. So this is Jeremy Morton, which is Archibald's son. Explosives, phosphorus, and magnesium. This would be Jeremy, yeah, because the invoice is in Jeremy's name. This is Jeremy. Jeremy's the one that was working on developing the different bullets that would work against the creatures of darkness. Yeah, this book... the font going over the photograph, why? This book explains a lot about what we've been learning. One example is the marriage of his son, Howard, born in 1931, to Lucy Dogan. Some accounts of this period make the blood run cold, for which he stayed a reception on... What? Last 10 years of Jeremy Morton's life were the most secretive and mysterious. In his youth and middle age, the inventor, genius, hobnobbed with the cream of society. He spent his old age, however, as a recluse on the island. Some accounts of this period make the blood run cold. One example is the marriage of his son, Howard, born in 1931, to Lucy Dogan, for which he staged a reception on the island. Relations and members from a distant branch of the family were present. The party was disrupted by drama when the horrifically mutilated body of one of the guests was discovered in the park adjacent to the manor. Lucy's brother, Michael Dogan, claims to have seen a terrifying lizard-like creature with tentacles armed with enormous fangs. Oh. That's not just mutilated as in killed. What the hell? There's no doubt in my mind that the members of the Morton family, Jeremy being no exception, undertook dangerous and frightful experiments on the corpses, discovered by Richard and his successors. Experiments that interfere with nature's own course. Resurrections from the dead, crossbreeding, genetic manipulation. There's the family tree. But no one knows who Jeremy Morton married? Wait. So Howard Morton married Lucy Dogan. They had Jeremy, and Jeremy married someone that is unknown. And had Archibald. Archibald married Jennifer Pritchett. And no one knows when he died. Actually, no one knows when Howard or Jeremy died. Or Lucy Dogan. Huh. I mean, there's some interest in here for sure, but it's like, there is so much information they throw at you. That's by far the most I've had at once. The statue's much older than everything else. So it is very obvious I don't have time to read. Why is the family tree backwards? Was it? Hold on. I can't just hold down buttons. It is backwards. I didn't even know it was backwards. I have no idea. Why is it backwards? Who the hell draws it backwards? Because designers. I don't know, unless there's a reason for it. That's really weird. Can't get out of here. Wait, is there something back here that I can interact with? I don't have time to read. I just like how he's all like, I don't have time to read. Picks up the family biography. Just goes to town on it. know what? Statue's much older than anything else. There's something right there. What's this? Box of rockets. Is that for... I don't know. No idea what a box of rockets is for. Wait, what about here? No? Okay. I'm just pressing buttons. There's buttons. Hey! Oh, up and down turns it. The hell? I'm also aware that I need to end soon because I do have to work on dinner. Oh god! You want to climb the ladder? No? Is that thing still in here? Literal flying monstrosity. So the one thing I understand about the game, or at least if... Oh, that bookcase opens. I don't want to push that book. Excuse me, what the fuck? I don't know if it's something we're going to be dealing with now, something we're dealing with later. But, there was a literal flying thingamajigger. I have no idea why. Ow. Hey. So upset at that. My status is already caution. Did it just shake the screen? It's all like, hey, did you know that this is scary? Whoa. I can see the fort in the distance, but with the naked eye, I can barely see anything. If only I had a telescope. Well, look, a charm is saving. Aye! Aye! Stop it! I hate the undead dogs, but why are they appearing on the windowsill? This This isn't even a windowsill. Why are they appearing on this? Can I climb down this? No? Okay, fine. I'm gonna push the book because I've already saved it and we'll be loading from that save, but I want to see what I can find before I do that so we can move a little bit quicker when we start it up again. Sure, let's push it. The book is in position. Okay. So I have a feeling we're going to have to make use of I need to find it. Ben Morton? No. Alan Morton's? No, it's this letter. The Will and Testament, I think. Yeah, right here. The space in the library representing this symbol. What? I placed the 4 books vertically in the space in the library representing this symbol. The symbol thus crosses the library from one side to the other. The first is placed the highest. That's the one that we clicked in. Second is opposite. All the way downstairs at the opposite. Here's my problem with this puzzle. And I have a feeling that some people have criticized this in the past before. Because of the camera's placement, it sometimes is difficult to tell if you're doing it. This is the first book. The second one is going to be... Like, I'm fine with the static cameras, but when you have puzzles like that, oh god, it's a little hard to tell. Oh, there's my symbols. That's how I know. Oh, notebook. So here's the story thus far. We need to find 7 animal-like statues. There is a floorboard in the attic that I haven't figured out how to... Oh, I know how to open it at the crowbar. I could do that now, too. But there's probably another book here. Or can I just not interact with it if I don't have it? This one? This book is in position. Does that mean it's number 3? Did I do it wrong? Yeah, that's number 3. I think the number of red symbols, so it's not that bad. It's just needing to know which ones, so... First of all, putting the light back on would make my life a little bit easier. It's over here. Because I found it, like, first off. Where are you? He doesn't have time to read. This one. What? C2. So, my thought process here is that the one all the way at the top ended up resetting because you have to place them in order, press them in order. So let's double check it. The only reason I have to end soon is because since we're streaming tonight, Isaac's gonna be streaming, and he was gonna do Bear and Breakfast the demo over the weekend, but he couldn't on Sunday. So I think he might be doing that tonight unless he finds something else. I'm leaving it up to him because it depends on how much of a crappy day he's had at work or anything, to see if he wants to de-stress or if he wants to play Bear and Breakfast or whatever the heck he wants. Yeah, it resets. So when you push this in, see how it has one red dot? I have a feeling that means its topmost position, it's number 1. If we push the one all the way at the bottom, the second one, I want to see. Bear. Whoa. Yeah. I already told him to bear with it. Bear with it. Ah! Ah! I told him to bear with it and understand it's slow moving because I tried it briefly, but it's absolutely adorable. And I think the demo's in alpha, and I think it's only available while Steam's Next Fest is going on, which should be ending either tomorrow or after tomorrow. I think it's after tomorrow. Yeah, I think it shows you where the next one is as well. But the thing is, how is that helping us with the way the map is laid out? I'm not overly lost in the game, but I will say it's very difficult. See, it went in perfectly this. Hon? I know it wasn't you. Was that a transformer? What? Was that a firework? Someone nearby is setting off fireworks. That was a firework.
What's that? Something is burning.
Well, honey, it came out. It was sounded over there. Is it Bodhi in disguise? No, it's not Bodhi in disguise. Three is the other side, near the stairs. It sounded like it went off inside your house. It's nearby. It's down the street. I thought it was a transformer because we had one blow somewhere around here not long ago. But I forgot that July 4th is coming up, which means people are getting fireworks and setting them off randomly. And probably scared the bejesus out of Tiger. He's probably slinking off to the basement now. Number 4 is upstairs somewhere. He tried so hard to break in there. Ow! Why? So it auto locks when you're shooting, but not if it's attacking you. Now. Alright, so that's... So, okay, there's a danger status. What? Stop it. Can you not kill this? Oh yeah, I need to heal. Can you not kill this? Ow. Ow. He doesn't need anywhere. I think you want to know where the fourth book is. It won't let you, will it? The stream of birds shrieks unlimited power. Look at how much ammo. I think it's immortal. I don't think you can kill it this way. No. There's got to be another way to deal with this. Sounds like the bullet only strikes when it isn't firing its lightning. Well, I don't know if it's like dodging or whatever. Go away. The thing that bugs me is the first aid kit heals you from danger to caution, which seems to, I guess it's the halfway point. It heals you from danger to caution, then from caution to... Okay, you can't interact with the door. It's a forced boss fight. You have to fight this. Distress flares. Out of ammo. Not with that kind of attitude. I think there's something else I have to do with it. Anything with light? Go. Can I not read it to death? Are you sure? There's got to be some other trick to this thing. Like, right? There has to be another trick to it. It doesn't want to attack you down below. Okay, so while you're in the combat, you cannot interact with anything except the light switch. You swear if reading has to be involved in this boss fight. Break a uproar! Bribe the monster with shiny coins. Thank you for the $15. I almost said 15 simoleons. I don't know what's wrong with me. Good evening, limp. We're probably gonna be ending soon, but I'm trying to figure out if there's something I'm supposed to do with this. I can interact with this. You can send some aliens in here. I saw the number on the back. I have no idea. Stop it. There's this object here. With a small boy in front of a stone arch in a cave. What is that? Is that 7408 or is that one? That looks like 1408. He's and dead. I kind of expected that to go, well, I mean, I thought I'd actually kill it and just waste a lot of, ammo on it, but that's interesting, I guess. Yeah, no, Isaac and I are still only affiliate. At least that monster was happy about it, seriously. We're gonna end for now because Isaac is gonna be streaming in about 2 hours or so. It's Tuesday.
God, it was Tuesday.
God. Are you doing Bear and Breakfast tonight? It's up to him. He might be doing the Bear and Breakfast demo tonight. I know it's supposed to be relatively beefy on what it has. But yeah, no, in the meantime, I will be streaming again tomorrow throughout the day for the 8-hour period again. And we will play more Twilight Princess. We will definitely be taking a look at more Alone in the Dark. But yeah, I've had fun. I'm a little baffled with Alone in the Dark. I'm gonna try and look up some stuff on it tonight. But I'm trying to aim on doing a full day stream tomorrow, and on Friday we're going to be doing Stream Raiders. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing with that one, but in the meantime I'm going to send you guys off on a raid. Why don't you end up showing some love to why don't you show some love to Grandudius? He's playing Yakuza. I have no idea what the Yakuza franchise is like, but I have heard fantastic things about it, and you should show him some love. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you guys again later, and Isaac will be streaming tonight. That's my husband. I am Dilly, by the way. Have a wonderful time. Thank you for being here. Goodbye.